Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nodame Nazri Minti Norizan and I'm from PHM 2454C1. And for your information, we were asked by our lecturer, Ms. Farhin Rahman, to find any fast foods commercial ads and we must relate it with chapter 1 until 3 in Food Society. The objective of this task is to make sure that we are able to analyze any contemporary issue on food society and be able to relate with any of the sociological theories or phenomena within the course or syllabus in this chapter. So, I have chosen McDonald's as the commercial ads for my task today. First thing first, let me tell you what is McDonald's and where it comes from. So, Brothers Morris and Richard McDonald started the first McDonald's or McD restaurant in 1948 by converting their drive-thru barbecue restaurant into a burger and milkshake joint. Located in San Bernardino, California, the restaurant was actually the brothers' second venture into the food industry. Their first was a hot dog stand that the pair owned near the Santa Anita track. The original McDonald's focused on its burgers, fries, and shakes and selling them for half the price and in half the time competing restaurants. It did this by changing the way that a hamburger shop operated. Instead of relying on waiters and waitresses, the McDonald brothers installed a self-service counter, and instead of cooking each meal to order, they prepared their burgers ahead of time and kept the food under high-power heat lamps. In addition, McDonald's is the world's leading quick service restaurant chain with more than 36,000 restaurants worldwide and serving more than 69 million customers daily in over 100 countries. So many, right? And in Malaysia, McDonald's serves over 13.5 million customers in a month in 3 restaurants nationwide. McDonald's employs more than 14,000 Malaysians in its restaurants across the nation, providing career, training, and development opportunities.
Find a burger inspired by flavors from near and far that mixes the smoky with the sass of the South. Combines the sweetness of summer with the tang of the country for savory, sizzling, unexpected flavors. Well, you can find it at McDonald's. The new Bacon Smokehouse Burger. It's the newest flavor of the signature
Okay, so after watching the first McD ads from USA, society is the first element that I can relate with. Sociologists define society as the people who interact in such a way as to share a common culture. The cultural bond may be ethnic or racial, based on gender, or due to shared beliefs, values, and activities. So, in this ad, we can see that there are people from different gender, which is men and women. They are consuming or eating burgers as well. So not only that, as mentioned earlier, cultural bond may be ethnic or racial. So what can I relate is, I saw that there are some group from different racial are sharing the same activities, such as spending their summer together and having a campfire together.
Baby kofta, chicken, crispy.
Old traditions, new choices. Enjoy it all as McDonald's brings you a delicious selection of the Macarabia, made with authentic Arabic flavours. Macarabia, true to tradition.
After that, the second element that I can relate is enculturation. Culture is learned, not inherited. It is passed from generation to generation through language acquisition and socialization in a process called enculturation. Enculturation is the process whereby individuals learn their group's culture through experience, observation, and instruction. To learn is develop the knowledge and skills needed to participate in the communal cultural practices and to become a fully functioning member of the community. At the same time, cultures are constantly evolving with new cultural practices and new tools to improve their interaction with the physical and social environments. So, what can I say from Arab McD advertisement is, first, we can see a whole family are having their meal at McDonald's restaurant, right? And right after their food arrive, we can see a boy in hurry unboxing his food and want to eat his food. But then his brother stopped him from doing it. Why? This is because the tradition is to respect the elders. It is not proper manners if they're not waiting the older to eat together. That is why, if we can see here, a whole family are waiting their dad or grandfather to eat first, then they will follow it once.
Like spicy.
पानी
ये रे ना
वाह
मामा मामा
पापा पापा
Need a bottle.
मैकडॉनल्ड्स का नया मैक्स स्पाइसी पनीर जिसमें बड़े प्यार से अंदर तक घुले स्पाइसेस के बस मजा आ जाए।
दादा रे है ना
तो चलो खाना खाते हैं। मैकडॉनल्ड्स का नया राइस बोल।
After that is food and religion. The function of religion is to explain the inexplicable, thus providing humans with a sense of comfort in a chaotic world. Food, because it sustains life, is an important part of religious symbols, rites, and customs, and those acts of daily life intended to bring about an orderly relationship with the spiritual or supernatural realm. Many religious food practices were codified hundreds of thousands of years ago for a specific local and consequently have been reinterpreted over time to meet the needs of expanding populations. In India, 80% of the 1.3 billion of people are Hindus. That is why we can see in these ads that they are not eating burger that contain beef or pork patty. That is why McSpicy Paneer was invented, which features of a thick slice of crispy breaded paneer with just the right balance of resistance and give. And for your information, it took 2 years for McDonald's India to develop a paneer fillet that was firm enough to be deep fried yet creamy enough to sink your teeth into. And for information, paneer is Indian cottage cheese, is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent, and it is a non-aged and non-melting soft cheese made by curdling milk with a fruit or vegetable derived acid such as lemon. So that's why we can see that McSpicy Paneer was invented because they want to replace the beef or pork patty. So that's why they put paneer as the patty.
对话更有温度。Make up
Symbolic interactionism. Interactionists constantly seek to understand how small interactions influence the larger society. In this scene, we can see that a guy and his dad are having a coffee in a McD restaurant. And right after he confessed to his dad that he liked a guy, his dad seems unsatisfied with his confession, right? But instead, his dad accepts that how the guy is by writing on the coffee cup. So here, what can I say is small interactions influence society.
2,000 years later.
In a nutshell, any kind of advertisement have its own value. From this ad, I can know that there are so many elements that related to chapter that I have learned in food society. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. Bye. Assalamualaikum.